Welcome to the briefing for stage number 2 of the Brama. We could say that this is the queen stage of the race. It is a quite technical stage, but also one of the most beautiful and spectacular stages of the whole Brama. The course runs through a local natural park, and more than 50% of the route will be above 2000 meters of altitude, with the first part that we could consider alpine terrain. In your case, this is a 33 kilometers stage with 1800 meters of elevation gain and 2800 meters of elevation loss. At first glance, this may seem like good news, but we want to emphasize the elevation loss because it may probably be slower to descend than what you might expect. We will start in the morning by taking the rock train called Cremallera up to Santuari de Núria at 1960 meters, all participants together. From there, a warm-up climb to Coll de Nou Creus, which is the highest point of the stage at 2795 meters. At first, we will follow an easy path surrounded by vegetation, a few streams, but as we approach the col, the path will become a bit more rocky and steeper. In general, there is no technical difficulty though. We will then traverse an exposed and easy ridge with beautiful views of the entire valley up to Coll de Tirapits, where we will turn left onto a rocky downhill path leading to a small hut, which is Cabana de Tirapits. It's important to know that although we will have staff along the course, there is an emergency button inside the cabin in case that something big happens, as there is very little mobile signal in the whole area. From the cabin, we will continue downhill and along flatter terrain on a path that it's not too technical but requires a bit of attention. This will take us to the first food station of the stage, which is at Coll de la Marrana. This food station is accessed on foot from a ski resort, which is called Vallter. It's a bit far away, so for us it's a great moment to thank our team for their hard work, so please don't forget to do it. After leaving the food station, we will turn right to follow a beautiful ridge that will take us to the second food station over 6 kilometers. It's a slow, rocky and exposed path, mostly above 2500 meters, with a little elevation loss until you reach Puig de les Borregues. From there, you'll face a steep descent and a little rocky section before reaching the second food station, which is at Coll de Tres Pics. This Coll de Tres Pics, this food station, is halfway point of the stage. Here begins the longest downhill section of the whole race, where you will descend more than 1200 meters in one go. You will leave the food station on a trail, quickly turning left to descend through meadows where you will need to follow the marks along poorly defined paths. You will also cross some streams, and in the distance you will see a big mountain hut called Coma da Vaca. There, the BRAMA20 and BRAMA2025 races have their food station. But you will turn left before reaching the hut. There, in this point, you will join the other runners, the other two modalities, and together you will follow the same path right to the finish line. After a short climb, you will start this descent to the next food station. We have marked a section of this downhill in black. It's not because it's very technical, but because of how slow you will progress. It's a steep path with some zigzags, and the tired legs might cause some stumbles along the way. Once you cross the Freser river on the right through a metal bridge, we will continue with the second part of the descent on a narrow and rocky path which can be very slippery if it's wet. You'll pass next to a waterfall called Sal del Grill, and then after a wooded section you will reach Central d'Aió, where you will find the third and final food station. From here, just less than 10 kilometers left to reach the finish line. they don't present any difficulty other than the fatigue that you will feel at the end of the stage with the tired legs from the long descent. You will leave the food station on a forested road, which you will soon leave to take a very short link path that climbs steeply to connect with another forested road. This second forested road is very runnable, and you will follow it downhill, passing through the village of Fustanyà. The last 4 kilometers will combine forested roads and trails with no difficulties until you reach finally the sports hall in Ribes de Freser, where we will be waiting for you with the arms open.